Hello again, it's me. Oh my god, I shouldn't have eaten that tuna sandwich. Welcome back to my channel. I feel like such a dick saying that. Why? Why does it feel weird? Why am I feeling weird about it? This is my 30-week pregnancy update. It's officially, I can't count. I'm stupid. I'm officially 3/4 of the way through this pregnancy. I literally have 10 weeks left. So it's, I guess, the final countdown. If she comes early, then it could be less than 10 weeks. We don't know. We shall see. Only time will tell. But yeah, it's pretty exciting to be in the 30-week mark now. Definitely feeling pregnant. So if you would like to hear about some of the things that have happened over this past week, then keep on watching. So right now the baby is about the size of a cabbage patch. I definitely feel like I am carrying a bowling ball. As soon as week 30 hit, I felt very fatigued. I had like a spout of like 2 or 3 days, and I think it was when I was working too, which didn't help. But I just felt so tired and just lackluster. Like, not even just like I really need to go to bed, just like tired as in I give no craps about anything. I don't want to cook, I don't want to clean, I don't care about, I just don't care. I just wanted to lay on the couch and stare at a roof. A roof? The roof. I just wanted to lay down and stare at the roof, or like zombie out into nothing. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know why that happens, but I know, you know, 3rd trimester you get tired. Maybe the baby had a growth spurt or something. I don't know. Yeah, it comes and goes. So some days I feel okay, and then most of the other time I'm just so like, it's like you're trying to walk through quicksand really fast and you're just like, must get up. Oh, I don't know. I know it's just pregnancy. I know it's just pregnancy, but some of my brain's freaking out and thinking like, oh my god, how are we going to cope with a baby when we're so tired? But I understand this is a pregnancy symptom, so it's going to be different once the baby comes. So I just have to get through it. I've been feeling really heavy as well. I know the baby is rapidly putting on weight now because this whole, most of all the things are developed at this stage, and it's just basically her getting fatter. So I'm definitely feeling her, like, she's not abnormally big or anything like that, but I guess I'm just not used to feeling, I've never been pregnant before, I'm not used to it, and I'm feeling very heavy. Like, my gosh, it's uncomfortable. Like, I don't even know how to describe it. Anyone that's been pregnant before, they know exactly what I'm talking about. And I'm just, this, if I had to like show you how I feel, this is what it would look like. Another thing that I've noticed this week are stretch marks, but I mean, I've been getting stretch marks from the get-go, but what I've noticed is old stretch marks from like when I was a teenager and had a growth spurt like on my hips on the side that exist there and have faded over time, and they're just there. They're re-stretching. So like growing as a teenager made me stretch, and now that the baby's in my tummy growing, those stretch marks have now continued to stretch out. So I've got these like silver stretch marks with red tips on them because they're re-stretching, or they're continuing their journey to stretch the crap out of my skin. So, and it's only on one side, like, that's weird. Why one side? Anyway, I'm just gonna roll with it. I can't control it. It is what it is. But I noticed that and I was like, what the hell? My amazing sister-in-law, Jess, thank you so much. You're a legend. She gave me a belly band. I don't know if it's called a belly band. It is just a band that you wear on your belly. But as soon as I put this thing on, oh my god, instant lift and relief. It took all the, not all the pressure, but it just helps to lift my tummy up a bit and just gets the pressure off my hips. I can't stop wearing it. The only problem is when I eat food and my stomach bloats, it becomes a bit too tight and uncomfortable, and I feel like I'm squishing the crap out of my baby, so I take it off. But in the mornings when I get up, I can get through like most of the day with it on, and it's made a massive difference. And it's just one of these things here. This is what it looks like. So I can get this thing up to right under my boobs, and then it goes all the way down to my hips, or I can fold it over when I'm wearing it as well. LifeSend, I don't know where she got it from, but it literally, like, I'm guessing a chemist or something, because it's the same material that you would use if you had like a sprained wrist or something and you just put one of those little sock things on. It's that fabric. I don't know if you can see it in the thing, but I'll find, if anyone's interested to know, I will ask and find out where she got it from. But thank you so much, Jess. That has been seriously the best thing that I've had for this whole time that I've been pregnant. No joke. I wear it all the time. It's awesome. Awesome! So if you're getting a lot of pressure in your hips and the weight is like getting to you, one of those helps. I mean, it doesn't eliminate it, but it just helps. So that's been a ding! A really good positive thing for this week, and I'm gonna keep incorporating positives because I don't want to be a big whingy McWhinge. I've been suffering from indigestion for a lot of the pregnancy, but it's like someone amped it up massively this week, more than last week. It is so bad. I literally can't eat anything without getting reflux. I've got it now. Everything just burns. It's so uncomfortable. The funny thing about that is, randomly Jacob started to whinge about indigestion. He never, ever, ever gets indigestion. I've never heard him ever say to me, oh, I've got reflux, or oh, I've got indigestion, or whatever. Never. Out of the blue, he's been suffering from it so bad that he's been like taking my Rennies and my antacids to calm it down. And he's like, what's wrong with me? And I'm like, the only thing I can put it down to is sympathy pains. So, I don't know, this is so weird. I know when I went to my parenting classes, the midwife there did speak about partners getting sympathy pains or like feeling the same symptoms as their partner. And it's actually a thing. It is. So I wonder what will happen when I go into labor, if he will have sympathy. But I hope he doesn't, because I'm gonna be like, bitch, I'm giving birth, you're just faking it, all right? Get over here and help me. So poor guy has got indigestion. Oh, he's such a sensitive soul. I love him so much. The only other thing that I have written down in my notes is a bit of a TMI, but it's expected with pregnancy. It's expected with pregnancy, and it's just issues with the toilet. If you understand what I mean. It's been a little bit hard to go sometimes, but I find if I eat bran in the morning, which I don't mind eating anyway, it does help. And that kind of, yeah. If I don't drink enough water, or if I'm eating really like non-fiberish foods, excuse me, what was I saying? Yeah, if I'm eating non-fibrous foods, like obviously it's gonna be harder, but I just feel like because the baby's taking up a lot of room now, it's just that whole part of your system slows down, and so it can be a little bit difficult. It needs a bit of a nudge, if you know what I mean. Oh gosh, here I am sitting on a bloody camera talking about my bowel movements. Really charming pinnacle of my life. My headspace this week has been a little strange. It's been a bit funny this week, and I don't know if it's hormones or what, but I just had this like realization that that carefree chuck your money away on dumb shit time of my life is kind of over. And I know it's only trivial stuff, but it kind of like made me a little bit sad. I don't know. I saw my cousin on the weekend, and she was all dressed up, and she'd come back from the shops with her stuff, and it made me like think about how often I used to do that and how I don't do it anymore. And I never realized that I stopped. It was never a conscious thing, but I realized I've been so focused on getting all stuff organized for the baby and spending any extra cash I have on getting things organized for her, that I've kind of suddenly realized that I'm in a different phase of my life, I guess. And it just hit me like a ton of bricks this week, and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm older. I'm aging. It's okay. Like, I would never wish my baby away in any of this that I'm going through, but I guess it's just saying goodbye to my young, carefree time, you know. And I know, like, my sister-in-law, I was telling her about it the other day. She was like, you know, yes, you sacrifice a lot with the baby, and you can't go out, you can't just go order takeout and go to the shops and buy whatever and go to the movies one night, or just decide you want to do something at the drop of a hat. Like, of course, but as the kids get older, that stuff comes back, and it's not the end of the world, and I get that. I don't know, this is a bit of a moment for me. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, in terms of like anything new, nothing new has happened. So I hope that I'll have stuff to talk about in previous, sorry, not previous, I hope I'll have stuff to talk about in my next like lot of videos, because if week by week all I've got to report is I've got constipation, then I don't think anyone wants to watch that. But maybe I should start incorporating like little extra things that I've bought maybe for the baby, because I still need to buy a couple of extra things, and I do have a haul video coming out from the baby shower and just showing off some of the stuff that I've bought. But yeah, so I don't know, maybe I can start doing that. What have I bought recently? Oh, I bought a Wubba Nub. A Wubba Nub, I'll show you. I bought one of these for her. I've heard good things about it. It's basically a dummy, and this toy attaches to it, and the baby can like kind of hold on to it while they have it in their mouth. Jacob suggested that I take it to bed a couple of times and get my smell on it, because it might help comfort Sophia. I realized I haven't like announced her name on my videos either, but Jacob and I decided to call our baby girl Sophia. Her full name will be Sophia Liesl Dodson. Liesl's my grandmother's name. So yeah, if you don't like that name, I don't want to know about it, because it's not about you, okay? Yeah, so I got this little Wubba Nub. It's called a Nubby. Nubber. It does say 6 to 12 months on it, because like this dummy is for 6 to 12 year old, but you can detach the toy and put it on another one. So I'll see how I go with it. She might not like dummies. I don't think my bump's gonna look very different from the last video, because I filmed the last video quite late, and I'm technically 31 plus 1 days pregnant now. You'll probably notice a series of videos just get smashed out over the next few days. Well, over the last few days, they would have been out by the time this one comes out. But that's because I was way behind in my video schedule that I set for myself, so I just went, smash that videos. So I'm a little behind with my weekly updates, but that's okay, no one's gonna die. Anyways, here's my 30-week bump. Let me move. Let me move you out of the way. Okay, so this is my 30-week bump. 30-week, I've got shorts on under here. It kind of helps hold it all in. Do you want to see my stretch marks? I'll watch this back and probably regret doing this on camera. But do you see how my old stretch marks are re-stretching? Bloody hell. I'll never get the bikini body I've always wanted. So here we are. I feel like it's really dropping down a lot now. And a side shot. Mate, being pregnant is hard work. I can't wait to get my body back, honestly. I feel so uncomfortable. Oh my god. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll catch you guys in my next one. Bye!